Sorry you didn't get to hear the tune. But what is this? The Ninja Gaiden cleanup. Oh, it's my bad. Alright, so we're playing Strikers 1945 Plus. Never played any other version. I don't know what this is about. I can already tell now. Let's start on this. Well, anyway, Psycho made this, so not that I know who they are, but shouldn't be too bad. Let's see. I put my phone down, 1999, so I was right to put 90s in the description. Alright, choosing a plane, lightning, flying pancake. That looks terrible. And I am timed. You like that. And that. 0. I'll take the 0. Not a big fan of these biplanes, or whatever the hell these are called. Or any of the other ones. That's probably the most Japanese one we're gonna find here. I didn't get to read any of that. Awesome. There's no settings or anything either. Surprising. Also move very, very slowly. Not a fan of that. Alright, that's the bomb. And 2 shoot buttons and a bomb button. That's fine. Do I probably have health? I don't know. That's something about holding a button too. I don't know what the configuration for me is. No. But hey, I can hold down, shoot, and much better than anything else without turbo. Seems to be a lot going on. I got a super shot too. This feels pretty easy so far. There's no settings menu. It seems to be like a straight arcade the home port. Although the Neo Geo AES is basically just the arcade at home, so there's not much of a difference. Meaning there's no point on a port. It's the same thing. If you were ever wondering. Alright, well this was simple enough. Was. I'm avoiding looking down because I'm trying to avoid all this stuff. Also, there's a little bit of a photosensitivity warning for anybody. This is very, very flashy. Even I'm having a hard time looking at too much of it. But we did it. Alright. Alright, it was very generous. Some of the hitboxes. But yeah. So are you playing World or Wilds? Love to join you regardless, but Capcom is very, very, very stingy when it comes to crossplay. I think I slept. Well, no, I mean, I have a terrible sleeping schedule lately. So I've been sleeping the day away. I'm very awake in the mornings, but then I sleep in the late afternoons. It's not great because then I'm up all night. So I ain't got much of a much of energy right now. Yeah, that's a shame. Because Wilds isn't something I'd play anyway. I don't think I could play it anyway. Computer would probably destroy itself. And not because it's weak, either. Yeah, I'd join you otherwise. I wouldn't mind playing World. But I do have to be consistent, so... It'd be no point if I was here for half an hour less. Unless the game and the content is half an hour or less. It happens. But yeah, without modding World, I don't think I could ever go back. I'd just play vanilla experience from scratch. It'll take a long time to get back to where I am in my second playthrough. It will take way too long. But hey, this game is pretty beautiful. It's just a little too simple, a little too easy. Not to say I want lives or continues or anything like that. I hate that. This is fine. But it's more of a bullet hell than anything else right now. And a pretty slow one. I don't move that fast. If anything, my fingers are about to fall off using this D-pad. Feels like scanned graphics. This doesn't look painted at all. But I could be wrong. It could just be really beautifully crafted sprites. Well, the planes are, obviously, but the backgrounds and the explosions are not. Maybe. A lot of power-ups. Yeah, I spent the entire night last night reading a manga that I heard was getting an anime, so I got kind of curious. Because the plot seemed interesting. And then I started reading it, and it's like even more interesting than I thought it was going to be. That's an interesting boss, too. I thought it was going to be a simple shoujo manga, which is fine by me. The more romance I can get, the better. But it ended up being more serious than that, so... You know. Always nice when that happens. It's not just a basic romance. It's got its own story and serious plots. But that is unfortunate to hear. Would have been nice to see you in Subnautica again. But I don't have to wait. Oh my god. Alright, nice slowdown. My wallpaper changed. That's probably why. I have about 1 billion images. All set to randomly change every 7 minutes. But yeah, just take as long as you want. You'll be fine. You have a bad habit of, well, with anything, if I start something, I gotta finish it. And if it's very good, I'll finish it that same night. Be surprised to know that I read all of Berserk in less than a week. Probably less than that. Oh, probably suit me then. And all shoujo are for women, young girls, obviously, but they're all bound to be super dramatic, and they do have a... They are more tropey, more predictable than romance meant for young men, or anybody else. But there's always writers that do bring it up a notch, like this one, and a few others that I've read too. The art's also somewhat unique, although like I said, a lot of shoujo tends to be pretty similar in art and drama. Obviously it's female lead being surrounded by pretty men. Not in this case, thankfully. It wasn't that terribly dramatic with like 3 love interests, but I'm getting out of topic here. Uh-oh. So yeah, I tend to finish manga on the same day that I start reading, even if it takes me all night and I don't eat, sleep, or drink anything. It's the same if I watch a terrible show or something, I just gotta know how it ends, which I regret with certain manga. With the way, out of 100, that was just an estimate, out of 100 manga I've read, probably 3 I'd had to drop and wish I forget about. With a horrible ending, horrible progression that I've seen. Some authors just like suffering. I guess they just reflect it on their drawings, and I hate that. You know, the destination is just as important as the journey. I think people forget that. Sometimes they can both be pretty shit, as I've seen, so... Always gotta keep an eye out on that, for some stories. But yeah, there's a lot of stories and development I'd like to push out of my mind and forget about completely. So anyway, getting pretty bullet hellish, and I don't know how far I can make it. I didn't see that one until very last second. Yeah, I did acquire a set of old Disney Interactive games so I can play at some point. Might make a marathon out of that if I can get past this now. Now we're getting into the bullet hell. I'll give it a little bit more. My hands actually hurt. This D-pad is horrible. Nope, not a single one. Some of these tanks look like German panzers. Very lightly detailed though. Just be similarities. World War II had a ton of tank designs, or just weapon designs overall. It's much more diverse and unique than it is now. I'll say that much. Oh shit. Metal Gear. Oh shit. Okay, this one's not so bad. But it's still a lot of projectiles. This is true bullet. Well, it's not true bullet hell. I'll probably get flamed for misgenreizing something online. Ah, shit. So close. One more. And then I'll give it up with a short frame. This is tough now. Alright, well, I had nothing else planned. Beat my ass pretty hard. Light pause. I want to save. Oh, already here. Yes. Good thing about the AES. Save your games. You did have memory card. But yeah, I got top 3. This is a 2-player game too. A lot of good 2-player games on the... Oh wow, nice. On the AES. Oh wow, real pictures. Good job, Psycho. Or Psycho, I don't know. If there's any game you want to see, I guess now's the time. Since I have the audience's attention right now. You know, there's a lot of super difficult kitty games as well. I'm gonna have you on stream and have you play one of those. So. He was laughing. Man, shoot 'em ups really just had a big fascination with that 1-2 engine plane. Forgot what it's called. It's so odd. I've never seen it before. I don't even know who made it. But yeah, I meant like anything in this style. I don't want to... Yeah, I don't want to not use the thumbnail that I made. Which are all subject to change, obviously. Aladdin didn't. look like that initially. I had a different thumbnail, and then I thought about Will Smith and his problems. But we'll see. Oh, you're a pretty odd one for giving me such an obscure name, honestly. But yeah, let's see what I can do. If I can send everybody off. The victory over maybe the first level. We have played Gradius. I believe it was on PC Engine, maybe, probably the Sharp 68,000. I didn't get that far, so no. I didn't get past the first boss with the volcanoes and the being shot out, all the rocks. Two-player. All I remember is the stuff in the bottom. Also, no turbo. Oh yes, thank God. The extra button. How can I speed up? Maybe I'm thinking of a different one. This one you gotta choose your power up or something like that. Speed up, there we go. Never mind that. See how far I can get before I lose my mind. But hey, the music is really nice. But that is not. So. What is this, Konami? I think I got a thing for that. If I die again, we'll see it. That came out of nowhere. Alright, let's see. What the hell is A and B? I gotta do this fast, too. God. Let me practice a little bit. I think you know what it is. This is really loud in my ear, but not for you. These high-pitched sounds. did that. No, I think it just went to... Yeah, I just went to demo. I gotta be faster than that. Did that do it? No, I don't think so. And I don't think A and B is mixed up, so... But I do know it's... Oh god. Really, not a single one? Sitting here reading the whole time and not a single power-up. Yeah, it's up, up, down, down, left, right, A, B, start. Or it could have been B, A, in which case, that's the stupidest part I always forget about. I could try that different way, so no, it makes no difference to me. I'm gonna lose every life I get anyway, so. God, these are very selective with their power-ups. Meaning they come out in specific points. So if I get a checkpoint and I miss some power-ups, then it's over for me, really. And I did the thing I did before, which is hit the damn roof. Oh, it's so slow. And now I lost it. Let's try that again. Oh, that didn't work. I guess. It's... whatever. Bad. Could have been bad. Is bad. But yeah, I did try and it didn't work, so... I thought I was gonna be faster than that. I didn't even see that. This is turning out worse than last time. Can't even make it past this area. I didn't even see what hit me. Alright. You got me. Well, we made it past the 30-minute mark. Fine with that. But yeah. That is all for now. I got caught up writing something and I lost track of time. I thought I had enough. Or maybe I just wasn't thinking about it. That might have been it. Okay, get this. Get these noises out of my ear, please. Close that real quick before I lose it. Alright, well, I appreciate the help, and not much going on right now. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Be the castle. We'll see. So, yeah. Till next time. Goodbye. Probably get some water. Food. I'm about to die.